Well, y'all, hello. Here we are, back again with Brian's Bus Adventure. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I guess I should sit down so maybe you can see me, if that's even something you need to do. Anyway, as I've said before in the past, several different things going on at once here with the bus, and going to be taking care of different things as we go. And again, this is something you probably should do if you're operating any kind of machinery, is wear some ear protection, and that's what I'm going to do today. Anyway, I'm going to continue on sanding a little bit of this bumper, probably take it over to the midsection and maybe down the lower section here today, because we want to get this bumper so it's going to be polished up and bright like aluminum should be. So that's what I'm going to do now, and again, put your ear protection on and your eye protection on, because I'll be sanding. And again, enjoy it. It's the Brian's Bus Adventure. Well, okay, I don't know how much you can see there, but actually, let me get you up here a little closer so you can see. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's pull this down just a little bit, Here, let's see which way. Okay. Anyway, there is a lot of this front bumper, the upper portion of the front bumper complete. And what I'm going to do now, next time, that was taking it down with 50 grit sandpaper, which is super aggressive. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to step way back on it, and I do mean way back on it. I'm going to go back to a 220. I'm going to go from there and just see if 220 is aggressive enough to make this thing start to do a little bit of a, I don't want to say shine because that's not the right word, but it's to see if I'll take down some of the roughness that I've created with the 50 grit, and see if I can bring it back closer to something that I want to do as far as, making it shine. So let's see what we have here. Again, this is 220 grit. And I got all this stuff over at Harbor Freight, believe it or not. Harbor Freight, they have some stuff that actually, I always get on these type of things here, like the sanders and the different products like that. I always get their extended warranty on it, because these aren't probably the world's best products, but they sure are going to do the job for me for this project here. Let's see if I can get these things lined up, get the holes lined up a little bit, which is sometimes kind of difficult to do, because you definitely want as many holes as you can lined up there. Guess that's going to do it right about there. Anyway, let's go back to work. See if we can get some more done on this bumper. I don't know if you noticed it or not, a few times I'm running my hand over the bumper like this to see, how smooth it is. You can actually judge how smooth or how well the sandpaper is working just by running your hand over it. With that 50 grit sandpaper, really, really rough. And here, actually, with the 220, it's getting smooth. It's not smooth, or else it would start be polishing, but it is a lot. Down here at this end, down here, I still probably could use a little bit. And something else, when I was using the 50 grit sandpaper, I'm digging these really bad divots out. And that's going to show up when I polish it. It's going to show it up as being kind of like a little reflective spot in the bumper. But that's okay. Some of them I was thinking I was going to leave in, and I still don't know if I'm going to do that or not. But I think here on the face, I'll probably try to take most of them out. Up here on top, I'm not going to get those out unless I take the bumper off. And I really don't want to take the bumper off right yet. I don't think I do. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bolts that hold it on in front, and probably some down here in the bottom. No, I don't feel any down there, but I may take it off and put it up on a like on a table or something, and do some sanding and doing the final polishing on it. And that'll also let me have access to the bumper brackets back here. This bumper on this side is down farther than it is on the other side, so I'd assume that they may have used this thing once in a while to push something out of the way. Who knows? But that's kind of what it appears to be anyway. So again, that was the 220. I'm going to step up now to probably a 320 and see how that reacts next here. So that's what's up next. Well, y'all, I've been looking around. I took the 320 off, and I was looking for, or excuse me, the 220 off, and I was looking for some 320 or maybe some 400 before I jumped up to the 600 sandpaper disc. Couldn't find them. So I'm going to just do a little experimenting and see if this 600 will do anything. I don't think it's going to be aggressive enough to do a whole lot. And if it did do it, it would take a long time to do it. But just going to play with it, see what it looks like. Okay, excuse me. Taking a good whack with this 600 sandpaper. And it's just as smooth as silk now, but it's not shiny. And I could stop right there with sandpaper. I just might. I might go ahead and get the polisher out just to show you how this will polish up just down to 600. And most of the professionals out there say stop at 600 anyway. You're not going to do much better. You're going to get it too smooth, and the rouge and the cut won't from the polisher really won't grab into this, clean it up, and clean it and smooth it out like it should. So I'm going to probably stop there. And there's a few spots here on the bumper that are not good at all. And putting your hand over it, you can really feel what's rough steel and what's not. Haven't done anything down here. Boy, there's a big difference between the top and the bottom here. Yep. And here's a big divot right here. And again, I'm not sure I'm going to take that one out. I probably should, but you can see that where I started taking it out, because it was huge. It ran clear up to there and over to here. Still have a little bit right here, and I will take that one out probably, but I don't know, maybe I'm not. But anyway, you can see divots in it now. When the polish comes out, you're really going to be able to see this divot and this here, where I had to take this down so far to get the huge dent. There was a big dent like this, but even bigger than these up here. And I don't know if you can see them or not, but they were huge, and I had to really gouge into this front aluminum bumper to get that out of it. But yeah, I think I will. I think I'll go get the polisher. See what the heck is going to happen with that. Might surprise us all. Who knows? Okay, y'all, back again, and this is the big boy here. This is the sander, or excuse me, this is the polisher. Well, it's a sander also if you wanted to use it for that. But there's a couple things that you need to do when and if you're polishing just about anything. And one of them is you need to get well, this is something that cleans out the brush, the actual wheel here on the sanding or on the polishing wheel. And the yellow is for cutting. The yellow is for cutting. We call this a first cut. And the red rouge is for the cutting also. So first thing I'm going to do is set that up there. I'm going to turn this little puppy on and that's about all it needs as far as cleaning. And here we go for the rouge, isn't it? And don't need a lot of rouge either. Just enough to go ahead and cover it. Now let's see what happens. And you use the side. You see there's red on here. That's all you need. And we're going to use the side of it. You don't use the front of the pad at all when you're doing this. So let's see what happens. like what it's done. Again, this is using what I start off with, 50 grit, to get most of the corrosion and whatnot off of it. I'm not going to do that again unless I have some more of these big old divots. I won't be using anything that deep. I wouldn't need to, excuse me, I won't need to cut it like that. I'll probably start off with probably a 220, like I was doing a while ago, 220, then go to the 400 and then to the 600. 600 is as far as you need to go. I do have it up to, I think, 1500, but that would be just an absolute waste of time, a waste of money, and a waste of energy. And you can tell this is where I really use the 600 a lot, a little bit less, and then hardly at all down here. And you can see it just didn't take, the shine just wasn't the same as it would have been if I would have taken it down all the way with everything. Again, maybe that's a little bit closer look. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. But anyway, that's where we're going to stop tonight. Again, thanks for watching. I'm glad you did tonight. And again, this is the Brian's Bus Adventure. Just a little bit of front bumper repair again. Not repair, there's a big ding in it right there. I'm not going to take that out probably. But just going to show you that it can shine up. And this is what I'm going to do to the mirrors also, and to any of the rear bumper. It's going to be the same way. And let's see what else. Maybe shine up some of this stainless steel. See if we can get that shined up too. And oh yeah. All of this is going to be shined. It's going to be, it won't be shined, but it's going to be cleaned. Big difference. This is anodized stainless steel, and it is really, really hard to shine. It's not meant to shine. It's meant for durability. It's meant for the rain. It's meant for the snow to hit it, for the, the cars to hit it, and not really make it look ugly. So I do have what's called a Lumibrite. I'll try that, and then that'll get most of the dirt and stuff off of it. Then I'm going to come back with some 400 sandpaper and then some 600 sandpaper, and then polish it again with the polishing wheel here. And it will really be a very clean but not shiny surface. It's going to be nice. And of course, all the stuff up there you can't see is going to be repainted. Yeah, this is going to be fun. But again, this is kind of what we're looking for. And this again is the Brian's Bus Adventure. Thanks for watching, and I hope hope you can see that. Down here, it's it's going to look nice. And again, there's divots in it. You probably see that divot right there. And a divot right there. This is not a new bumper. Not meant to be. Anyway, again, thanks for watching. And this is the Brian's Bus Adventure. If you like it, please go ahead and check the like box. Share it with a friend. And go ahead and subscribe to it if you would like to. We're pushing, getting close to 2,000 hits on this already, which is kind of nice. But again, we're going to be going for the Patreon also. If you want to help us out a lot with supplies and whatnot and make this possible, make it go a lot quicker, you can do that at patreon.com/Brian's Bus Adventure. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a real good week. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.